Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Give me a minute. Let me do an audio check. We'll see if this works. I do not need any audio issue before I start the game. Really do not. I sound a little tired right now because I just woke up. Oh, I had to get up at like 5 in the morning for work, and I'm going to have to do that tomorrow too. But at least I got a nap in. I need to be as energetic as I can here. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing. Okay. Audio is a little messed up, but whatever. Oh. Okay. Anyways, so we are going to be playing the Stanley Parable today. Really fun, interesting game. Good introduction game to learn how one acts in a video game. Just give me 1 minute. I don't go anymore. Okay. Okay. That should be good. Okay. But yeah, Stanley Parable. Very fun, interactive game. Gonna be lots of fun. Hopefully... I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. But I'm gonna have fun at it. So... Anyways, let's get started. Oh, okay. It works. Cool. Hang on. Before we start, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. Oh, I forgot I played it. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you actually take the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the time you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and you see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you earned it. Alright, let's get you back to the video game right now. Cool. Yeah, I did play it a little bit before, but unfortunately I did not save it, so. Alright. Begin the game. I hope it doesn't
This is
save.
the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building
Oh,
where he
blue.
was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Sounds like a dream
This is
job.
what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
And you decided to
Something
rid
would
that
forever
happiness
change
from him.
Stanley. Something he would
Oh,
never
shit.
quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of
Welcome
his
back.
office.
Oh. Whoa, it looks like I'm looking through a fish lens here. Oh, that's kind of... Ugh, that's kind of... Ugh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
All of his
Oh,
co-workers
no.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room, huh? Oh. What does that say? Is there any way to zoom? I like money?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, I'm sure I can look harder. Do people even use pencil sharpeners anymore? Oh. So, ooh, this desk has went through some shit. So this desk. Interesting. Ooh, printer. What are they printing? Can I see? Can't read it. No? Okay. Oh? Door?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
What do you mean?
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Yeah. I think I won't do that. What does that say? Happy 12th birthday, stepniece. Interesting. What does it say? I like my boss? Oh my god, I cannot read. Oh. Oh! Turn it back on. Turn it back on. Look, I'm doing my job. Yes, I am typing very official paperwork. I'm sending a very strongly worded email towards HR about discrimination in the office. Yes. Okay, I suppose I can go. Okay. Can't see anything out the windows. Meeting today. Figure finding committee. In the meeting room. Interesting. A lot of blue stuff here. Blue balloons. Balloon. No? No? Oh, that's creepy. What about over here? No? Wait. I can still hear the... Okay, that's weird. Stepniece. Interesting. That's a door.
Stanley, pick up the bucket.
What bucket? I don't want a bucket. Get out of here. Oh, somebody spilt something. No?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left? What about right? Right seems more appealing. I'm going right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, I think I will. I think I will. Sounds like a nice place to go. Oh.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Why
Stanley
is
simply
this
stood
here?
drinking it all in.
Oh, I could go for a drink.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yes.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I know, it's so worth it. Oh.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his...
One might say it's a
personality.
fetish.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I know. People don't like me, so they leave me. It's just a matter of fact.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Oh, were you? I'm sorry. Maybe I should stand a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Interesting. When I'm going towards this door, the buttons, they don't work. Oh. Coffee. Oh, fine. I suppose I will go in.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
Well, maybe I
Took the first
don't.
open door on his left to get back to business.
I mean, I could go in there. Or I could not. No? Ooh, what's here? Ooh la la.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I know, right? Then again, the game was like... I mean, you stated that he only hits buttons, so... Maybe that's the only reason why he can... go here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I wonder if there's a way down there. Oh, there is a way down there. I'm just gonna down... What is this? Oh. What is this shiny thing?
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anmarines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one. And then
Was this
the
something I
first
did
number
last
will
playthrough?
equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anmarines. None of us can.
Okay. That's cool and all. Ah, that's cool and all. What's in here? Hello? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's kind of scary in here.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
What the fuck?
That it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So
Don't
far off the beaten
turn around.
that it seemed the office had begun.
Just so far in the path.
That it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path.
Oh, that's so weird. Hello?
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What
I
a
mean-
silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording?
I mean, that would be quite the plot twist.
I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How
I
much
mean,
more
that
exciting
seems like a
than
good
the
life,
rest
right?
of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
This is not my fault. This is your fault. Has nothing to do with me. You know what? No.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me.
No, I don't want to wait.
In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited.
And waited.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
How is
One
Stanley
thing he
living
was
without
sure
food?
beyond any doubt was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh, Jesus. What if I do it again? Uh-oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't.
Okay. Okay, I learned my
What if
lesson.
a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No.
Okay, I learned my
This couldn't
lesson.
go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
I've learned my lesson. Let me go. 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 Let me go.
Hours passed. Then
Let me
days.
go.
Years gone
Let
by.
me
He no longer
go.
had the ability to tell. But the
Please.
one thing he knew for sure
Please.
beyond any doubt was that if he waited long enough,
Please.
the answers would come.
Please.
Someday,
Please.
soon,
Please.
now, this will end.
Please.
He will be spoken to.
Please.
Told what to do.
Please.
Now it's just a little
Please.
bit
Please.
closer.
Please. Okay, thank you. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Missed the memo, huh?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. You're probably just gonna repeat the same thing over again. Nah, I'll go here.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I
Perhaps
know.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah. Beautiful lounge. Wow.
Yes,
Wow. Amazing.
this
Cool.
room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Or I could close it.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't know. That seems very appealing. Button. Bye. Oh.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Are we,
from here, it's, left.
left? What about right? You know what? Maybe I don't. Oh.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
No. I want to go here. I want to go here. Let me in. I want to go in here. You dick. You're gonna close this door on me, aren't you?
No,
Nope.
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh. That's creepy. Why is there a van here? Oh. Holy shit.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Oh.
Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding?
Employee fired?
It's all
Who got
rubbish
fired?
now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay.
What is this?
Top.
What is this? God damn it.
All of his co-workers were gone.
That's cool.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What memo? I don't care. I mean, when what?
Stanley... Wait, what?
Oh.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Oh, believe me, I would have.
Move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
You sure ChatGPT didn't do it?
Here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I'll go this way. I'll go this way. Oh. So open-ended. Oh. Okay. Go this way. Hello? Oh shit, this is gonna confuse the hell out of me. Oh.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story.
I think it's
here
kind of
before.
sick.
Do we need to restart?
No,
the game
don't
again?
restart the game.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over.
No,
again.
I want to explore.
Maybe
Let me
back
explore.
Okay, let's give it a
No,
shot.
no, no. You did. Freaking. You know what? No, I'm not going. I'm not going. Nope, I'm standing right here. Nope. Nope, I'm standing right here. Go ahead and give me this ending. Come on. Ugh. Fine.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, memo. Oh. What about this way? Hey, I bet there's a story this way. Or this way. Or maybe this way. I don't like that. I don't like this.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I
No!
might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Well, then
Why
let
don't
me
we
go.
back the other direction and see if we missed anything.
Sure, let's go. What do we go back? No? What am I looking for here?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Oh, it's
The
blue in here.
story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Well, let's go back this way. Yep, okay. Okay. Kind of a post-apocalypse.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize
Apocalypse.
this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
I mean, yeah.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay! I guess I have to end
I
stream
know you put in a
now.
lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those
Whoa.
situations.
What was that about?
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay, then.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost,
The Stanley
I've employed
Parable
the help
2?
of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I'm about to make it very complicated. I can tell you that much. Like this. I'm following the line.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
God damn it. Fine. Well, at least we get to explore this area. Door. Door. A door.
You see? The line knows
Door.
where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Why?
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward,
Nope.
are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
No.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of
What?
one's subjective experience of that existence.
Huh?
Right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
Wait, what the hell?
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Ooh. You sure this is gonna light and stuff? No? Oh. Question mark. Wait. Interesting. Okay. No. Okay, this song is getting really annoying right now. You can stop. Seriously, you can stop. I would love it if you stopped. I would really love it. Personal files, budget analysts, departmental accounts, consolidation reports, annual reviews, monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances, financial records.
Cut the music.
Oh, thank
Go back
God.
and look at that fern.
No. No.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Okay, maybe I will look
Ryan,
at the fern.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable. Stanley, This fern will
I
be
don't think
very
it is going to be that
later in
important.
the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Oh. What's this way? Oh. Wait. Is this on? Okay. Let's just end it. No? I can't do anything? Shh. Garbage. Oh, we get to go in here now. Or did we always come in here? The plot is thickens. Thickens like butter.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you...
I never really trusted in the first place.
Restart.
No. Damn it. Should I still follow the line, or...
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
I mean, one of
Something
us is
exciting,
intelligent.
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What direction? That direction? How about we just stay here? Or how about we just keep doing it over and over again? Hmm? I think that's a swell idea. No? Oh. Oh, fine.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
I think I want to get out of here. That's what I want.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
I don't think you have that decision.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I think I will acknowledge it. I want to go up where it's going. Come on, let me go. Let me go through. Fine. Oh. Oh, it's so round.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Wee spin.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
No.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
I don't know about
Our
logic.
destiny awaits.
How about this door? Or how about this door? How about we go backwards? Backwards would be cool. Let's go backwards. I can't even interact with this door. I suppose... Ooh, the confusion ending. Can we...
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
I've already been playing for
And we're
18
supposed
minutes.
to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it
Wait,
to
I don't
be.
think we got to the
I don't want
7th
the
one.
game to keep
7th one
restarting.
sounds pretty
I
cool.
don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
No, restart the game.
I won't do it.
Restart it. Restart.
And the timer stopped?
Huh?
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? What happened? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean,
Quite
yeah,
sure
I
if we're in the
suppose.
destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What just happened? Huh? Huh? Hello? Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do you remember anything? Did you get hard reset? Hello? What the fuck is this? Is this the bucket?
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I don't want the bucket. Get rid of the bucket. Fine. Bucket achieved.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Nah, I think I'm gonna end over here.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
You're right.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh my god, the bucket is
And here it was.
a parasite.
The bucket turned out to be correct. Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Yes, the bucket it certainly has a je ne sais quoi to it in this room. We must marvel the bucket. Love
Being
the
filled with
bucket.
The bucket was a grand adventure.
Truly.
Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right. Then
I
walking
remember
to the
that.
lounge, then arriving at the lounge.
I remember that too.
The bucket had
How
inspired.
nostalgic. How creative. How
Perhaps
plot
this was where
revoking.
the bucket felt most truly at home. Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home.
Yeah. Maybe we should leave the bucket here. I think the bucket wants to stay. Forever.
Stanley decided to just give the bucket absolutely as much time as it needed to be in the lounge.
You're right,
Clearly,
I
the bucket
will.
and the employee lounge shared a special connection.
I know. The bucket loves here. This is where the bucket was born. This was where the bucket was made. This was where the bucket came to be. I think the bucket wants a drink. Give the bucket a drink. Bucket wants a drink. A wall. But the bucket wants to stay. The bucket commands me so. But I guess I can't.
But finally,
No,
the bucket
nope.
was done being
No, we're
in
not
the
done
lounge,
yet.
And they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
I'm not feeling it.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Agreed.
Cargo lift, yes. go there.
Oh, cargo lift.
Cargo lift.
Okay. But what if I want to go down here, Bucket? Bucket, I kind of want to go down there. Bucket? 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 Come on, Bucket. Bucket? Fine, Bucket. Fine. Bucket.
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Okay.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets don't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
There we go. Hmm. Joke's on you. Oh, key card. What is in here? No? Anything down here? Oh.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless... One of the problems is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket. I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
I mean, true.
If that's true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
No, I want to go in here. The bucket wants to go in there. We will listen to the bucket. Fine. God. Oh, it's so dark in here. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? Huh? Is this a bucket?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Oh,
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
yes.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Hey, Rio.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Well, last time when I clicked on this, it looked like a bucket, but then you said it was a hologram. So then obviously I want to say X. But clearly that is a bucket. And you're just tricking me into thinking it's not a bucket, right? Right? So if I hit X, you're going to say that's wrong. But if I hit green, you're going to say it's also wrong. Because this is the trick question. The bucket, the true bucket, is in my hand. But I have no choice. So I will say it's a bucket.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Go the... Okay. You know what? It's fine. Everything's fine.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
I can't be wrong 3 times in a row, right? There's no way I can be wrong 3 times in a row. No. Oh,
Incorrect.
fuck off.
This is a bucket.
What the fuck?
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
That is clearly a tractor. But I'm gonna say yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was...
I mean,
How on earth...
anything can be a bucket if you think about it.
Incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Anything can be a bucket, as long as it retains something.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct.
What?
This is a bucket.
Okay. Okay, I understand now.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
I'm not even going to validate with that a response.
Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere. Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here.
Incorrect.
And
I have the
indication
bucket.
that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out.
Don't worry, I'm in the same boat.
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
You probably are.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, you're a bucket.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
No.
I can't have that. I'm sorry.
No. No.
I'm going to erase all
No.
from the game.
No! I want the bucket!
Here we go.
Don't you dare! This bucket is mine!
What happened? Is everything gone?
That's what you get for deleting the bucket.
Was everything a bucket?
Yes!
Every single thing in the game was
Yes!
a bucket? Oh my God, I had no idea.
Oh,
How could...
I'm moving.
Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
Oh, I guess I was wrong on that part
You're
then.
still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
I'm telling the world. Everybody needs to know the bucket conspiracy.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned?
This is new.
He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Okay. Oh, the bucket. I think the bucket belongs there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, yeah, wow,
Standing now
cool,
in this
amazing,
incredible room,
super
Stanley
special,
for the first, but
awesome.
eager to get back
Bye.
to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I want to see what that room without the bucket is. So let's go see.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I know, right? I mean, he had like a dream job of just hitting
On the wrong foot here.
a
I'm
button.
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
Okay,
that the story
we gotta
has
time
been
this.
about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Yeah, it's you.
Please, stop trying to make every decision
Yeah.
by your... Really?
Hi.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have
No.
zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty
I don't know
convinced.
how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Bullshit.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Damn it. Okay, fine. Oh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, I can walk through this door.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Okay. That's cool. Got a little mold right there. What was the door that you wanted me to enter? Red? Yeah, no, I'm going blue. Blue. What?
Perhaps you
What?
misunderstood.
What?
Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I walked through the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Ah.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Stanley walked through the blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Yeah, that's
you wanna
right.
know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh. Oh.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Oh, it's everything I dreamed of.
Story I had written out specifically for you. Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I mean, it's very appealing. But I think I want to go through the left door now. Huh? Ah.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yes.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
I'm gonna try.
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Whoa. Ooh. Oh. What is this? Oh. Are you gonna tell me which door? No? I think I want this door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Okay.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Okay. Bye, baby.
You heartless bastard.
I know, I am
Did
such
you
a
do it because
bastard.
you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Little bit
If it's
both.
the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh. Oh.
Aha! Fascinating.
Oh.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's
Oh.
our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
I don't
Perhaps
think
for
that's
some
what it
sort of
is.
Twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it.
We're in
What a
Wyoming.
fascinating venture into the experience of total
This does
mental
not look like
depravity.
Wyoming.
So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Oh. I didn't know this game had a collab. Bleach. The bleaching. Oh. I think this is the first time we've been out of the office. Interesting. Ooh, what's that? Down we go. Freedom at last.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
It's so beautiful. I can go wherever I want.
It is. It's an open world game.
Yes.
Oh God, quickly block it off.
No! No! You bastard!
Thank goodness, Stanley.
You
What a close call.
bastard!
You nearly wandered off into that thing.
What is
That
this?
big,
What is
open,
this?
just wandering around, no right or wrong.
No!
direction,
Let
path
me
to follow.
free!
Just go
I
any-
was so close!
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out.
No!
Let's find another.
No!
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I hope you know you're a bastard.
I think this will be just the thing.
You are a grade A bastard. Oh,
Wonderful.
what the hell is this
Exactly what I
place?
had in mind. Just a
Is
nice
this
big
Rocket
box
League?
for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Oh, watch me. Let me try.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley.
No, I think it has something to do with rockets
Fun.
and
We shall run the
league.
bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must.
Oh, what's
Okay,
this?
Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
That is a big ass ball. I'm not gonna have fun though. Oh shit, I am running. Okay, cool. Let's get the hell out of here. Whee! Oh, oh, hello. Oh, Jesus.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you run?
Oh God! Oh God! Oh, what the fuck? Where am I? Hello? 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 Oh, I don't like this. It's creepy in here. Am I free? Hello? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I was there before. Oh, what's this? What is this? What the fuck? Hello? 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 What is this? Anyone here? Hello? Oh?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Never the end. The end is never. Hello? What happened to balloons? Hello? Narrator? You gonna say something?
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
What the fuck is this?
The most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
What the hell? Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. So whimsical. So breathtaking. It's gorgeous. Totally like not like Mid-Solemn or Mid-Solemn or that horror movie where everybody dies in a ritual or anything like that. Oh. The Stanley Parable, 2013. It was released in 2013. God damn, this game is old. Holy shit, this game is old. Oh, good times. Yes, indeed, good times. Ooh. What is this? Hello? Audience award.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible.
Can you find
We
them?
had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent.
Oh god.
We'll never be like that again.
Oh god.
Stanley.
What is this? Oh. Oh, that's not creepy at all. What if I went this way? I'm leaving. Bye.
And here was a second Stanley.
What?
You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Okay, that's what you wanted me to do. I see.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your 3rd mini Stan? Can you remember?
No, not really. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. My mom says choose the very best one. You are totally not it. Okay. What's this way? No? Did I get it right?
No. Under the stairs was the 4th place you found a Figanley, not
Bye.
the 3rd. Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If under the stairs feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Okay, I got it wrong. I'm sorry. Oh.
Let's see. What came next?
What the fuck?
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this
I
room,
do
but
not
it's
remember
in the
this
memory zone, so
room.
it must have happened.
7 out of 6. What the heck? Okay. Oh.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Ah! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god, it's early YouTube! Early YouTube! Holy shit! Kids these days will never understand this pure sense of joy. Editing videos like this. Truly a historic moment of the millennial.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Can I fall? Can I just die? No? Fine.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
I think I'll actually go to the red one. Oh, I don't have a choice. What the fuck? You are in the present. The past. Let's go back to the past. Back to the past. Back to the past. Samurai Jack. No? Okay.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Goodbye, memory zone.
Ah!
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
Well, I kinda am, so let's
Isn't there
go
some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines?
No.
Let's just go backwards.
No!
Zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
No. 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 I am not a toy. Didn't you say this fern was going to be important later in the story? Ugh! You're such a freaking control freak.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue
That's cool.
doors. I remember this.
That's cool.
I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in
That's
our
cool.
initial tour of the memory zone, this
That's
one
cool.
is the most distinct and clear.
That's cool.
Let's keep going. I want more.
Cool story, bro. Cool story. What? Oh, that was creepy. Okay.
And here's where I made that video. Don't
Let
you
me
remember the video?
fall to my death. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, so cool. So cool. So cool. Amazing.
Yes, I love that video.
Oh, screw this. I'm not picking it up. This purple room.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good
I don't
room,
remember.
A solid room.
But I will collect it regardless.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Let's go this way. Hello? I can't see. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I won't make that mistake again.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Oh. Can you find them all? What the fuck is this? The jump.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally
No.
I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything.
This is a game. I can tell you that much.
Look how much fun.
It's called the Stanley Parable.
More.
It's quite an experience. Let me jump. Go, whatever. Oh.
Oh, yes. The two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Okay. Oh. What
And before everything else, there was your office.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Huh? Huh?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me.
Oh, shit.
Decisions, he would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes.
You
perhaps
probably
that's it.
were.
Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What the heck? So this is the last playthrough?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket, you shall come with me.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
You know what? Just for you.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to show employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and show some bevel on the text. Everyone is unique, you most of all. Is that it? The number of slides on this slide. Oh, interesting. What does it say? What do people want? Things? Money? More money? Things? But with money to buy more things? Graphs? Graphs again! Oh, graphs about things plus money? Ah, profits, 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 profits. This looks like an elementary schooler's idea of what a market or a company is. Deaf sport? What the hell? Oh? Okay. Broom closet. Hello.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
It
You
wants
can
the
feel
bucket?
that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's
Ooh.
as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
I mean, they're
That your
right.
relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point.
Sure.
Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket, as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Rawr. Rawr. Rawr.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Oh, property
There.
of Stanley.
Now it's settled. No
Okay.
more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Cool. I'm gonna stay here for a
All
while.
right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Oh,
You
another
see,
bucket.
I feel that it works
A
because
bucket
the sticker is
on a
also
bucket.
A bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself,
This is a
it's
bucket.
There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
What a callback.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment.
I guess that's a good thing.
I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay, see ya. We're gonna have great fun without ya. Hello, Mr. Duct Tape. Hello, Mr. Monkey Wrench. Hello, gas filter? Nah, this truly reminds me of the days of janitorial work. Truly. Hello. Goodbye. No? Okay. No? No? You're not gonna react? Cool. I can stay here. It's nice and calming in here. The outside world, it's not here. The world could have ended and I wouldn't even realized it. No. Truly. Okay, I'm bored. Alright, you win.
Coming to a staircase,
Nope.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I don't think I want to walk downstairs. Oh. Oh. Give me a minute. Ben. Get out of here. Cool. Hello. Oh, it's kind of creepy in here.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
No.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
That would make
He
sense.
looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just
What?
a normal, everyday bucket.
No!
Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no...
No!
good can
My
come from
bucket!
this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
Where's my bucket?
Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd.
But who cares about that?
Himself floating off the ground.
Oh, God.
He exclaimed.
Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it?
Oh,
I must
Jesus.
find it."
Where's my
Far
bucket?
off in the distance now, he heard it calling to him. "Stanley! Stanley, it's me!
Bucket!
Bucket!" Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room,
Oh,
passing
God.
one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special
No.
bucket.
Where's my special bucket?
Stanley, find me. He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, it froze dead in his tracks.
No.
He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all
No.
along. It was
That's not true.
painful.
That's not
Stanley
true.
doubled over in agony.
That's not true.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
That sounds like a kick-ass life, honestly. Quite frankly. Hello? Music's different.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Huh? Oh, don't creep me out like that. Bucket.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Somebody's following me? Who?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Somebody's following me.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Hello. I've got a feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Okay. Hello. There we go. Bum bum dun 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 do 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 That's creepy. Okay. Suit. Oh, what a boss
Stepping into
room.
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
That's cool. I'll eventually figure it out.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I can't hear you, sorry.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story.
No.
Well, whoop-de-doo.
What was it again? 2... No, that's not 9. 2, 2, 2, 2, 8, 4, 5. Yay, I did it! I did it! No. Damn it. I suppose. Oh, it's creepy in here. Well, where are we going? I have no idea. But Bucket is coming with me.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
My bucket is everything.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Whoop. Going. Bye.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Liar.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around
Liar.
and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Liar. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, no.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's
No.
effort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death?
No.
This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as
Huh?
Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
No. Oh. Oh. What the hell? The Stanley Parable.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Oh. Where'd my bucket go? Bucket! The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like the bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within a cavernous void. But through your use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind has become full and rich and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. We take what have you learned here out with you into the open world. Will you accept with an open mind that may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in the ignorance and darkness? Oh. What the hell? Where's my bucket?
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to
Bucket!
take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can
No,
you see the
bucket!
hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
25 buckets. That is too many buckets. A photo of 25 buckets, the greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced a catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from the exposure to this many buckets at once. My God. It's beautiful. Inferno bucket. A replica of the Infernal bucket, which was medieval era, was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains, no one can control a bucket. What's that noise? I don't like that noise. Oh, the autonomy of a bucket. A bucket with two handles. This bucket is depicted as having two handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death just for attempting it. I cannot read that. Oh, the bucket. It's truly cave drawing. Well, we know that the bucket predates the existence of mankind. We do not know how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket has already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasure. Aww. Amazing. What's on the other way? The stress bucket analogy. What does it say? Whooping? Negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Vulnerability, size and strength of the bucket. Coping strategies, holes, rest and relaxation. Doing something you enjoy, rest and relaxation. Stress, the level of water in the bucket. The stress bucket. Presented without commentary. Interesting.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Wow. The cult of bucketess. The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between humanity, or bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more than is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. Okay. Is that it? Am I supposed to fall to my death? I'm coming for you, bucket! Oh! Oh! Bucket?
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Huh?
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Yes! Let the bucket be reborn. Huh? What the hell?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the heck? Are we not gonna comment on this? Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Dog mode.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark. Bark.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I guess. Were we not gonna talk about the...
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd... Stanley, we must move on
No.
from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining
No.
stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Okay. I guess.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Huh? What was that? Huh? Okay. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for the breakfast, money crisp. Okay. No?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to
Okay,
discover
what was
not
it?
an
2,
indication of any
8,
human life.
4,
Crushed by
5.
the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Maybe it was.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay. It's dark over here. No more barking? Okay, barking. Bark, bark, bark.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I suppose. Oh. What's this?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Interesting. Ooh, button.
The monitors jumped to life.
Oh, I
Stanley dropped
see.
the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Yes. Bucket, we will be fine. Surely.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
We must save the bucket.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
The bucket is my
But
friend.
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way. and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Oh.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Surely.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse.
Why the hell would you do
True,
that?
it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
Huh?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
Oh, like hell.
Even the facility itself
No.
recognized the incredible calming
No.
presence of
This
the
bucket is mine.
needed the soothing warmth of the bucket. Will go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad.
Let me out.
As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Oh, I don't even think we're, like, halfway done. God damn it. Ugh.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Oh, I definitely do. Kind of starting to get tired of this game. Alright, Bucket, you're gone.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why not? Let's just get this over with.
Yet there was not a single...
Yeah.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Nah, I don't think I will. This room is
There was
mine.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
See, that's where you're
No reason
wrong.
to still be here.
That's where you're wrong.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something...
Speak for yourself.
he
I
would
am
justify it in
dancing.
some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What does FA mean? Fuck around? I can fuck around.
Really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
No.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
That's exactly why.
Stanley walked past the broom closet. At least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this...
God, that is incredibly racist, okay? British people deserve to be treated better than that, okay?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Oh, somebody's
That
pissed
old
off.
Stanley. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I mean, that's kind of a thing to be addicted to.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system, and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
Fortunately for you, I have headphones on, so no one's gonna hear.
Number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
The best I can do is have a cat play that's not even here. Because I have no cat. No? It's a nice closet. A really nice closet. Okay.
Ah, second player. It's good
Bye.
to have you on board. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
No. Okay, fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I wonder what it says now. Oh, it just says the same thing. Interesting. Interesting. Well,
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the
oh, you
narrator
poor
talk.
thing.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Wow. So passive-aggressive you are. You know, it'd be a shame if I just decided not to do the story.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Be ashamed if I didn't do story. What if I went up? What if I went up? Bastard.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I guess.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Aren't you tired of this?
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No. Damn it. Okay. Let's just do it your way, I guess. I'm done with this shit.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay. Let me out of here.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Somebody got
Was this
fired.
the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I cannot see. Hello?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
You're right.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
And it's over. Ta-da! I did exactly what you wanted.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Oh,
Yes.
he had won.
He had
Defeated the machine, shackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
And yet,
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still laid unsolved. Had his co-workers gone? Had he been freed from the machine's grasp? And other mysteries of the strange building how?
But as sunlight
When he streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. It was not knowledge, even power, that he'd been seeking, but happiness. His goal has not been to understand, but to let go. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Now, I really do want to do one last fuck you to you. And this doesn't look real.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Hooray! 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 Anyways, does he say anything?
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What do you mean this is Stanley's office? Does this game ever end? At all?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, not really. I think we're done with this. Huh? I think we are done. Is there a pause? The sequel is now paused. Oh, you can begin the game again? Interesting. Alright. Well, that's cool. Anyways, I think that was a good stream, don't you think? What the heck is this? Interesting. Anyways, I think that was a great game. Had a lot of fun with it. But yeah. So that's my first stream of the week. Next week, or I mean not next week. Next stream, I'll probably be doing some late night gachaing. But the next stream playing another game will be Wednesday at 3 p.m. PDSD. We will be playing Super Hot. Super Hot. A game that I've seen other streamers play, and I'm honestly interested in how I will react to it. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. I will see you later at probably around 8-ish doing some more Arknight stuff. But before I go, is there anybody I can raid? Got Pocket, Tomoe. Tomoe's got a lot of people. Holy shit. I don't think I have anybody to raid into. I think I'm just gonna let this go in the void. I'm gonna go ahead, and once I get this stream, I'm gonna go through it, see if I can find any clippable moments. Clip those and try to see if I can post them on YouTube Shorts. And see if I can't get some views from that. But we'll see. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, I will see you. YouTube, I will see you probably on Wednesday. I'll probably post a VOD on later tonight. And then Wednesday, I will start a stream that will be on the VOD channel. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So, yeah, see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.